lots of beta change to the tires on this thing. In the back, we've got the Jconcepts Animals. Really a big tire. I mean, huge difference right there, right? Then the front, we got the Losi sliders. So those are a true fifth scale front tire. Now, for quick reference, this is the stock size versus these. As you can see, there's quite a bit of difference. So after having said all that, the rest of the vehicle is box stock. Not change the gears, not going to change the gears. Hopefully the motor can pull everything well because these are a lot bigger, a lot heavier. But you know what? All we got to do is take it for a drive. Let's do this. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be beastly. Holy cow. Now, if nothing else, I'm certainly keeping these ribs on front. But let's go ahead and give it a rip. Whoa, okay. I can actually tell the motor is struggling. The motor is working a lot harder, that it is. In which this is a lot more tire though. So this is one reason why I won't be changing gearing if I want to be doing stuff like this. Nice and slow. There we go. Okay, so the track is wet. I mean, this is the wet time of the year for us in Florida, which is kind of all year long, but a little wetter than normal. Yeah, you can hear the motor actually kind of struggle a little bit there. As where with the stock tires, it just zips right up. These take a little bit more juice to get, but I'm curious about the steering. All right, steering looks pretty good. Oh man, so much better with these ribs. Now, more than likely, ooh, dude, I love these front tires. Back tires are a bit much though, they really are. It's got the power to handle them, but not with massive authority. They sound good. Oh! I have no idea what the top speed will be on this. I don't know if it'll be faster because of taller tires or whether the motor just simply won't pull it. I guess I could go test that out whenever the weather allows me to get to the field. Dude, I just hit the brakes and did a flip. That was cool. So as it sits right now, I love these front tires, but the back tires, they're not going to be able to stay on it. They're just a little bit too big and too heavy. Now, you go swap into a different motor and stuff, that's a little bit different story there. I like the fact that the brakes work on the front, to be honest with you. I do like that. It's kind of weird though, because if you hit the brakes at just the right point, it kind of messes up the rear end from sliding, because you can't kind of lock the rear up and let it slide. But having the brakes up front is a big deal. Let me see if I have any water over here. Looks clean. Now with the taller tires, the suspension shocks may bottom out before the chassis does. Ooh. All right, I've also got to learn how to drive. Want to try that again? Am I going to hit the big ramp? Not sure yet. Let's see if I can hit this little one right first. Okay. When the shocks bottom out like what this one is currently doing before the chassis hits the ground, you can absolutely break the shock towers off. This is why 99% of all vehicles like this, the chassis hits the ground before the shocks do, before the shocks bottom out. Oh. Okay. Still doing all right. Let's roll up to the big boy here. Come on, I got to get my thumb to make the turn thing. It's kind of a pain on this radio. Okay, nice, simple, easy jump right down to this. That was absolutely the best possible landing. Nice, soft, easy. I know I've said in the past few videos I got to get more sand. I really need to, but golly, I can't even get a dump truck back here because everything's so soft. But oh well. The life and yeah, that's awesome. I want to try to see what I've got for air control as far as like backflipping and stuff. That was actually really nice right there. I don't know that it's got enough to get a backflip, but it's kind of worth trying maybe. Yeah. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Wow, it got a backflip, guys. That was cool. Try it again. Dudes. Ooh. Now, I was hoping to keep this thing clean. Apparently, that is not going to happen because I just found out I can do backflips. Yeah. That is awesome, man. So, obviously, heavier tires give you better air control. So, being able to rip backflips is super cool. It's just not something that I'm going to be able to keep these tires on with. And I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but I got the little light thingies turned on. I got those on. Definitely got more air control. That's for sure. Wow. I was going to say something cool. Like I was going to try to knock the dirt off of it. I guess I did actually. Huh. Wow. These tires are awesome, but they are just a little bit too much. Unless you were to power this thing up and get really crazy with it. You know something, brother? This thing did backflips. Yeah, dude, we got backflips out of this thing. Tires were way too heavy. I'm not going to leave the tires on it for that reason. Just stress everything out a little bit more than what I want. But it did backflips, 3 of them. Now, if you notice where I land, that little ridge of sand is super soft. And I want to keep that soft because I don't want to break my stuff. You know, breaking stuff just requires more work to fix it. And honestly, I'd rather not break it. So, but nothing's broke. Everything is good. It got backflips. It did well with these tires, but again, like I mentioned 500 times in the video, it's just a little bit too much for it. But you know what, brothers? I think it's time to put the stock tires back on it. The back. The fronts, I'm going to put some XRT tires on the back of this thing, and these will be my on-road tires. I really am not sure what they were thinking when they did this. These have got to be the mildest sand tires I have ever seen in my life. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Check that description. I'll link up everything down below, the Jconcepts animals, and you guys have a great day. Brother. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see, also for channel memberships. If you guys want to be a part, channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.